What's going on, everybody? My name is Kells and I smell really good. So yeah, man, we're going to talk about an underrated house in my opinion. They have some good fragrances. Today I was at Ross looking around and I happened to find two of them. I have smelled before, but I decided to pick them up from the same line. Let's talk about the house of Perry Ellis.
They wanna see me shine, they so jealous of me. You can tell my drip expensive. I was riding down your block with windows tinted. Used to be so close, but now we distant. Told you that you had your chance, but now you missed it. Why they hating on my shine? Why they hating on my shine?
Alright guys, so yeah, like I said, we're going to talk a little bit about the house of Perry Ellis. I was at Ross shopping around and I found a couple of good cheapies, man. Couple good cheapies. I found pure blue and bold red. Yeah, I found pure blue and bold red. So I have smelled these before. I used to have this one actually when I first got into fragrances and I got rid of it for some reason, but I really enjoy it. Yeah, we're going to talk about what these are. We're going to get into pure blue. These boxes and these bottles are super heavy, man. They're like a brick. Legit. But yeah, just a standard box. See, there's nothing special. Just got like this water type of print on it. Heavy bottle, dude. Super heavy bottle. Not the coolest looking bottle, but it seems very well made. Cap is heavy. It's like a rubberized material. It does click on. It's kind of loose-ish, but I think you can still hold it by it. Pretty standard atomizer, pretty decent. What does this smell like? Nautica Voyage. Take the cucumber out. Smells kind of like that. Mix it with Ralph's Club. That's what this smells like to me. I have it on my hand. I wore it in the car earlier. That's what it dries down to, man. It dries down to Ralph's Club and Voyage, in my opinion. You got green apple in here. There's watery notes, green notes, a little spicy. It's a pretty solid fragrance. Performance-wise, I'm not really sure. I don't know if it'll be a great performer, but I think it should be like moderate. I've had it on my hand for about an hour and I still smell it really good. But yeah, man, I mean, like I said, Nautica Voyage and Ralph's Club had a baby. That's what this smells like. Pure blue, Perry Ellis. Alright guys, so another fragrance from them, Bold Red. We're going to talk about that here in a second. I just want to say, Perry Ellis, they have some good fragrances. Perry Ellis America is a very nice Aventus twist. My buddy, he really likes Perry Ellis. He has a ton of Perry Ellis fragrances. He's got like all the 360s. 360 Red's a good one. 360 Black's a good one. They have some stinkers too, don't get me wrong. But a pretty decent, affordable house. Their fragrances are pretty good quality. They're nothing crazy, but they're not super duper cheap. And don't get me, like, they're synthetic for sure, but they're not like bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's talk about Bold Red. So, by the way, I paid $21.99 for both of these. $21.99 each. We're going to crack this open real quick. I actually really like this fragrance. My buddy that I was just telling you about that likes Perry Ellis, he was smelling these, or he told me, he's like, oh, I just smelled some really good like Perry Ellis fragrances. And I was like, oh, really? He's like, yeah, I smelled this one called Bold Red, and I really liked it. And I was like, really? I knew what it was because I was like, yeah, I used to have that one. I bought it with like a Macy's gift card back in when I first really got into fragrances, back in like 2021, 2022. I had a gift card to Macy's and I decided to spend it on a Perry Ellis gift set. And then I went online and saw how cheap they were. And I was like, yeah, let's take that back and get something better. So I ended up going back and getting like a Prada. Yeah, I had this fragrance. I liked it. This is a nice fragrance, man. But actually, I found this a few times in the wild. And the last time I found it, I bought it, or I got it for my buddy. Or he was with me and he grabbed it. I told him he was specifically looking for this fragrance in rack stores because he had smelled them at like J.C. Penney or whatever it is. So we went to like 3 rack stores. I was like, bro, we're going to find it this time. We went, and sure enough, I found it. That was like probably 4 or 5 months ago. I finally saw it again, then I grabbed it for myself again. Talk really quickly about what this fragrance smells like. I just can't get over these bottles. Dude, these are heavy. These are so heavy. I do like this one more than the blue one. I just realized the cap the collar came off with the cap. But that kind of sucks. It's in there, but whatever. So yeah, this is a really nice smelling fragrance, man. You got notes of, you got red apple, tonka bean, there's mahogany wood, green notes. This kind of has a little bit of like an Eros going on, but it's different. It doesn't have mint in it or anything. It's not, it just kind of reminds me a little bit of Eros. I kind of like this way this smells better though. It's like creamy, fruity with the apple. That tonka bean's nice, sweet, powdery. This stuff smells really good. This is an underrated fragrance. Nobody talks about this. And I think it's a shame because I think it's good. I knew I'd find it again at the rack store, so that's why I just waited until I found it and grabbed it. I'm glad I found it. Kind of pissed that this collar came off inside the cap. That's kind of annoying. But nevertheless, whatever. This stuff smells fantastic. Like I said, creamy, woody, little powdery with the tonka bean, very sweet, fruity. Yeah, I like this a lot. Smells pretty good quality, dude. $21.99, you can't beat that. Definitely grab this one if you see this one out at your Ross or Burlington. Those are the only places I've seen it personally. You really can't beat this fragrance. Performance-wise, I think it's a moderate performer. 5 hours maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6. Not a great performer, but it smells amazing. So if you spray heavy, you probably get 6 hours. So yeah, me personally, a fragrance like this, I would spray it about 15 times to 20. Being real with you, I really would. Some fragrances I won't spray more than 5 times. This one I would spray like 15 to 20. So Perry Ellis Bold Red, banger. So yeah, guys, I hope you liked my review on the Perry Ellis fragrances. Like I said, I think it's an underrated house. I think they're worth trying. They have plenty of solid offerings. Yeah, give them a shot. With that being said, man, before I go, please make sure you subscribe and you hit that bell so you're notified when I release content. On the road to 1K, we're actually getting there pretty quick, so can't wait to get there. I'm planning on doing a giveaway for you guys maybe, so if you want to smell really good like me, make sure you tune in for that next one.